Good morning. What a wonderful day today is, and a great weekend. And congratulations to all the student athletes that represent St. Teresa. I think it's fantastic. If you've never been to a state cross-country meet, and really I've only been to 2 during my whole career, it is an unbelievable event with hundreds of student athletes across the state. And last Saturday in Peoria was an honor for me as a principal of St. Teresa to watch the team compete, see that orange and blue come across the finish line. So at this time, I'd like to introduce to the students and parents the 2010 state first place girls cross country team, Todd Bowman and his girls. Please come in. Congratulations.
Go right down in front of all of them. They're just going to have to talk into it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I know the girls appreciate it. I'll introduce the girls in a second, but I wanted to say a couple things first. Sometimes the smaller sports or individual sports get overlooked a little bit, and there's time constraints. And as much success as we've had athletically at the school, we literally almost have to be having an assembly every other day. But I would like to say a few names and have them stand. If you could just hold your applause like they've done. And I'll say a couple things about it. First, I want like Alex Tuath is here to stand up. Alex was all conference this year for the boys cross country team. Daniel Jurgens, you see here, for the state swim meet last year, and he's about to also, Katie Landry, who's going to be participating at the state volleyball. Last May, Katie was all-state at 3 different events at the state track meet. So, Katie, congratulations. And where are the Kuehl twins? Sitting right next to each other. I know they're going to send off, but for the second year in a row, they finished in the top 3 in the state tennis tournament. And let's keep in mind, this is the same with Daniel with swimming. There's only one class. You know, we have 3 classes across the country. Volleyball's got 4 classes. Football's got 8 classes. Tennis swimming have 1. So they're competing against everybody. And those 2, last year second state, this year third state. So congratulations. Okay, I'll introduce the girls now. I just want to say a couple things about their season. First, my assistant coach, Brenda Moore. Brenda had 4 daughters who graduated here, and I'll tell you right now, I've had a lot of great assistant coaches in my life, including Coach Noonan, as a matter of fact. But Brenda's right there at the top of the list, that we don't accomplish what we've accomplished without her involvement these last 3 years. So if you could give her... Now I'm going to give her the mic. No, I'm just messing with her. So I'll introduce the girls. Our freshmen this year, first, the one with the cape, okay, is Rachel Devereaux. Step forward, Rachel. There you go. Well done. Next is Caleb Jerger. Audrey Vandekar. And our sophomores start with Megan Bergner. Amy Duncan. Ivy Hanlon. Madison Boone. Kelsey Weah. And our juniors start with Shannon Brickheimer. Shannon's excited to be here today. Ellen Devereaux. Matthew Good. Rachel Vandekar. Grace McCormick. And last but not least, and I'll mention our students. First of all, Ashley Magley, who's not at school today, if you give her a round of applause. She was out for the first time. And my two senior captains, Kate Rosenberg Singer. I'll try to keep it short and make sure you can get back to class in time and such. First of all, I mean, obviously we know that these girls won a state championship this weekend. What you may not know, though, is they went through the entire season undefeated, did not lose one meet. Most sports, they give you the team's record and such, and that isn't always the case with cross country, but if you added up all the teams that we beat this year, their record would have been, I believe it's 142-0. So, also, at the state meet, not only did they win the state title, for those of you who don't know, in cross country, it's a little bit like golf. You want the lowest score because the team scoring is based on what place you get. What place you get is how many points your team gets. These girls scored 52 points on Saturday. That 52 points is the lowest in the history of Class A girls cross country, and it's the second lowest in the history of girls cross country in the state of New York. Also, they became the third Class A girls team to ever put 4 girls in the top 25. In cross country, you run 7 girls in a race at the state level. The top 25 are medal winners, and they are also considered all-state. We put 4 all-state, and I want to introduce them. Finishing in 23rd was Grace McCormick. Finishing 11th was Ivy Hanley. Finishing 10th was Rachel Devereaux. And finishing 5th, and she ran 3, those of you that complain about running around the parking lot 3 or 4 times, in case you have all in your PE class group to do it. Ellen ran 3 miles on Saturday in 17 minutes, 45 seconds, which would have earned her a medal in both A, AA, and AAA. So 5th place was Ellen. At this time, I'm going to have my 2 seniors who were supposed to bring in the trophy. Now, bring in the trophy and present it to Dr. Henderson.
And last but not least, Let's congratulate one of the most organized teacher coaches that I've ever been associated with, Todd Boland. All the hard work that he does to make this happen. To the student athletes and the parents, wow, they have to watch what they eat and don't eat. They run all year long. So we're sure proud of our girls, and St. Teresa is very fortunate to have you. One other thing, we'll have the student athletes, the advancement office, if you could each take a bag with you, and go ahead and get that now, and then I'll let you stand up again. So everybody gets one, if you want to. And really ask the cross-country team to stay for pictures. Parents got WAB TV and newspaper here.
Good luck to the volleyball team. Hopefully we'll have another assembly like this about a week from now.
And I apologize for canceling school on Friday. I know some of you students really wanted to be here. Okay, at this time you could go to your next hour class. Congratulations.